I'm Mike Bowers. We've come to the Museum of Australian Democracy
At Old Parliament House.
at Old Parliament House in Canberra, which is hosting the 2010 National Museum's Behind the Lines Political Cartooning exhibition, and a magnificent thing it is too, Reg. Harold Wilson said it was a week was a long time in politics. Well, it certainly has been a very, very long year for Kevin Rudd.
It's been a big year for Kevin, hasn't it?
I do love this Nicholson. It's
it's
the Museum of Great Ideas at the time.
Yeah.
And the aluminium cricket bat in the case next to New Coke, ice snack, and then sort of Kevin 07 sitting there having a little bit of a cry.
It was a great idea at the time, but I thought Mark Latham was a great idea at the time too. Jeez, I missed that guy. We blew it Australia, I think.
And some of the pictures, it seems like a very long time since we were taking the mickey out of Kevin Rudd's cowlick.
Kevin's hair, yes, he had a bad hair year, hasn't he?
The pictures that were taken this year are going to form a very important historical document, but one of the ones that sort of went badly, and I think it was a great lesson in no matter how tightly you try to control the spin on this stuff, it doesn't work. So they let one cameraman and one photographer in to do the meeting they had to have.
Yeah, it's a beautifully horrible thing, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? I think this picture will stand the test of time.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin, in his reincarnation, of course, became the foreign minister, and John Kudelka, I think, drew one of the funnier cartoons this year.
Yep, and I think that's well, for me always it's the funny comes first.
Yeah.
And I think this is just funny. It's a funny cartoon. Kevin Rudd is released back into his natural habitat.
Yeah.
With Julia Gillard up in the cage and Kevin be free, Kevin flying off.
Yes.
It's just a lovely, lovely, lovely cartoon.
Reg, who would have thought Tony Abbott this time last year was going to be the life of the party during the 2010 election?
I think he did.
We did see too much, I think, of Tony Abbott when he was in his mammal gear, middle-aged men in lycra.
I think the nice thing about him really thrusting himself into our faces is it finally scared people away. Like, he was the man of the people there for a while, and then people sort of went, oh, I don't want to be one of them.
Too much lycra.
Yeah.
Tony Abbott managed to admit to us that he really wasn't that good with technology. And Mr Zanetti's picked up Tony Abbott fires off an email clarifying his internet broadband gaffe.
Yeah.
Type it, sign it, address it,
yeah.
post it.
Post it, yeah. nice gag.
And here you are, number 82.
Number
You're
82.
completely framed.
Yep. Fantastic.
To the loser the spoils, this one's called. Excellent.
Savours his sour grapes.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed doing that. But like I said, I don't waste my time trying to bother learning how to draw Tony Abbott.
Right.
Cut him out, glue him on.
Right.
It's funny enough.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. There are better things to do.
Julia gave us the unreal and then real election campaign during 2010.
She must have had a very confusing year. Who am I today? That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Mr Faulkner, what am I today?
Oh, you're unreal, Julia. Okay.
And they sat right up until this week, and Julia sort of, lovely picture of her leaving in what has been a remarkable year for her.
Moving forward out the door.
Well, it's been a very big year, so just before we slip off, we'd like to encourage everyone to come and see this exhibition. Fantastic
beautiful exhibition. Everyone who's worked on it's done very well. So congratulations to you all as well.
And are you going to do the final throw for the year?
I'd love to do the final throw for the year.
Well, off you go.
Back to you, Barry.